Hey everyone, it's Crystal Neat, your intuitive tarot reader, and I'm here with your September 1st, 2019 daily tarot reading. As always, I'll be picking up on the overall energy of the day. This reading is for every and anyone. So, today we have the Knight of Wands upright, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the Empress in reverse. Okay. And really what I heard is like just an overall like sentence, I guess you could say, is not losing, not pushing against the grain, not getting so fed up with things not giving you the overall outcome that you want, that you get discouraged. And this energy is more than ever saying do not get discouraged. And also, if you're noticing that you're pushing, it kind of feels like to me a like, you know, when a person is trying to force you to buy something or sell you something. And of course, I doubt that we'll be dealing with a bunch of salespeople today. You know, none, shout out to all the salespeople out there. But it's this uncomfortable energy of trying to force somebody or something to do something, and it's not the right timing. And it might not be for you. I hope that was an okay example, but that's, I don't know, that's kind of what it feels like to me. And the reason why I say that is because the Knight of Wands is here as the first card, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the Empress. And the Knight of Wands is that pushy energy. It's that over the top. It's that energy that makes us go to the 10th power with everything. It's like, I feel a passion for this. You know, I want to be the next big star, so I'm going to, you know, quit my job and put myself out there. And it's like, yes, of course, we have to take chances and we have to jump out there and we have to make radical action sometimes. But this is doing it before you have a game plan. This is doing it before things are grounded for you. And no, is everything ever going to be just perfect? No, but you have to have some type of, I guess, happiness with the present and plan in some sort for the future. And the Knight of Wands a lot of the times is just this pushy person, this pushy energy that either can irritate you and make you mad, like I use the salesperson example, and it's kind of like, just stop trying to make me buy something. And some of you all are doing this to yourself with life, finances, a relationship, to where you're pushing things instead of allowing things to just be a brainstorming process, or, you know, not necessarily procrastinating, because the Knight of Wands definitely gives you that energy, but putting that energy where it can actually be come to some good versus just pushing out a whole bunch of energy. And what it feels like to me is preserving your energy for the right thing, for the right moment, for the right time. And also with the Knight of Wands, you already know this energy makes us on edge sometimes. I think it's amazing for getting and knowing what it is that you want to do, and just understanding that it's not going to happen on this quick time that you want it to happen. Now, some of you also, just a very few of you, are dealing with an in and out person within your life, maybe Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. And they're in and out, and it's affected your confidence in some way. Some of you have even financially lost, or you feel like you've lost in some way. But I feel like we never really lose. Instead of losing, we need to look at it as a lesson. Okay. So, and if that's the case, you know, I always say you never want to constantly try to push a person to want to be with you, or, you know, have to extend yourself so much with a person who's running all over the place. This is like a baby run, you know, like when we see toddlers running all around in the store and the mom's like, get back here. And it's like, you know, don't do that. Don't be that girl with that relationship. You know, he or she is not a toddler. That person, if they want to run and disappear and be in and out, allow them to do that. But don't allow it to affect your confidence. Okay. Now, the next card that we have is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse is a missed opportunity. Some of you feel like you've missed the opportunity and it's really hurt your confidence in some way. The Page of Coins can be news that no, you did not get the house. You did not get the apartment. You did not get the job. It can be a slowdown in a financial opportunity or something that makes you feel grounded. Because the pages are a lot of the times coming with a message. And some of you are waiting on that message when it comes to what is my next career move. And it's coming, it's just not coming today. And others of you have this plan in motion and these things that you want to get going, but I think you really don't know where to get started. And I don't think today, even though we are on the growing side of the moon, is necessarily the day. Maybe tomorrow. But today seems like more of a writing it down, figuring out the small details, maybe, sorting out what it is that you need to get done, reorganizing your finances, not necessarily making that huge financial investment or, completely starting it all today. Use that energy to be, not necessarily, I'm not saying procrastinate, but I'm just saying be productive in a way that's patient. Okay. Now, the next card we have is the Empress in reverse. And the Empress is our energy of our divine connection with the female energy. The Empress is the mother, it's the creator energy in a certain sense. And it deals with all that beauty, all that confidence, Taurus energy, the things that we have. And sometimes when we don't have what we feel like we should have as far as items, cars, whatever, money, it knocks us off our square and it makes us feel like we're less than. It makes us feel like we're not still that same beautiful man or a beautiful woman or handsome man that we were 2 years ago. You're still that same beautiful person. You're still that same powerful energy. And I was kind of talking about this yesterday. Sometimes when life just pulls the rug from underneath you, no, you don't have to be a raging alcoholic. You don't have to go back to drugs. You don't have to go back to your reckless behavior. You have to learn from it. Don't let it affect your confidence, but move forward in a way to where you realize, you know what, I can recreate my life. I might not have it all together right now, but I can recreate it. Because after all, if you're at a point to where life is just has thrown so much at you and you can't take it, you have to start somewhere. The easiest way I can think of it is when we were children, just getting out of high school. We didn't have anything, but we were willing to figure it out. We were willing to make a new future for us. And it comes with not necessarily killing the ego like they say, because you have to have that confidence, but finding that healthy balance of confidence, healthy ego, and spiritual understanding that I am going to be patient through this process and still enjoy the present and be grateful for what it is that I have. Because ultimately, gratitude and an energy of humbleness will get you to where you want to be if you have the confidence to make it and push it through. Okay. Now, I also pulled us a card, a stone, and it is opal. And it is associated with Sanat Kumara. Okay. And it says, do you enjoy scholarly activities and mind-bending projects? Do you have a brilliant mind that craves stimulation? It is time to embrace concepts that seem, at first glance, far out of the ordinary. Activate your higher mind by taking the time to further your education. Embrace the power of knowledge. And it also says, I am an intelligent being. I am smart enough to be aware that new information is always available for discovery. Deep wisdom is innate within me. My entourage of angels orchestrates my life. I am receptive and I have the gift of insight. The gift of insight and opal. Really interesting. Okay, so put yourself out there, you all, in a way that you are very open-minded to be receiving, like I said, new information. This can be a new spiritual study that you pick up. Maybe you've heard of yoni eggs and you want to study eggs. I'm only saying it because it's all this feminine energy here. Or if you always study the divine feminine, maybe it's time to study the masculine energy with the Knight of Wands here. So yeah, use this energy that we have. I do like the Knight of Wands. I think it's great for being able to get things done, but don't burn out with all these little activities. Focus that energy in some way. So I hope this helped you all. If you ever need to get a private reading with me, you can do so by emailing me at crystalneath@gmail.com. Besides that, I will see you later. Have a good day.